everybody, it's Mr. XStitch, weekly vlog number 9. Can you believe it? Number 9. Today the temperatures are dropping. I have a woolly jumper on because I still am not putting the heating on. Don't entirely know why. Surely I'm in charge of my own heating, but maybe not. It's been a good week, I think. Lots has been going on. I have got a new product. Look, it is a Needleminder. Do you know how Needleminders work? They work like this. There's a magnet on the back and there's a metal plate on the front, and you put the magnet either side of your fabric thusly and it sticks together, and then you can pop your needle on it so that when you put your needle down between changing strands, it doesn't get lost in the arm of a chair or in your dog or in a loved one, and you can find it. Well, not only is this an amazing Needleminder with the X of the XStitch logo on it, it glows in the dark. That's right! If you're in the middle of the night and you're doing a bit of cross stitch out in the dark streets, you'll be able to find your needle because you'll have a glow in the dark Needleminder. What's not to love? You can get them from the XStitch magazine shop. Only £7 plus postage and packaging for an ideal gift for a friend or loved one, and there's a limited edition supply. So get them while you can, if you like. That's nice. Managed to do a few random bits and pieces this week to make tiny improvements, working on the 1% gain theory of making things a little bit better. My proudest achievement today is finally, 5 years after the magazine has launched, doing an FAQ page so that I can answer some of those common questions, and there's a nice handy contact form on there and stuff like that. So that's a bit of a relief. I was quite pleased about crossing that one off. There's been a few things like that I've done lately. I'm like, just done that thing that I've been meaning to do for 5 years. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, life just rolls on apace really, doesn't it? I believe this time, unlike last time, I've actually got my microphone plugged in, so my sound might sound even better. And speaking of sounding good, the latest issue of the Lovecraft Show has just come out. Season 3, episode 3, with the textile artist Karen Garfin. And it's a great interview. I mean, Karen Garfin, if you've not seen her online, go and find her, CarenGarfen, Karen Garfen. You can find her on Instagram, you can find her website. You need to check out her work. It is sublime. Tiny, tiny details and an awful lot of research-based work. It's been really fascinating. And speaking of that, yeah, we've got a book review coming out this week on the big site of a book called Record, Capture and Map by Jordan Cunliffe, which is a really interesting book about how to turn data, you know, like infographics, how to make infographics, but using textile art as a medium, and how you can just capture your own experiences and transform them into sort of, yeah, beautiful art that is also representative of data. And I think that's an interesting idea. So it's a really good book. There's interviews with other artists in there who do similar things as well. Kind of reminds me of Tom Katsumi and how he kind of broke out by cross-stitching the results of the general election quite a while ago as well. So that's a good one. And yeah, we've got a couple of good book review posts out on the website at the moment. So there's one, if you're looking for ideas for Christmas, we've got, is it 12 quilting book suggestions that are pretty decent, and we've got 14 cross-stitch book suggestions as well, including but not limited to the Mr. XStitch Guide to Cross-Stitch, which, as everybody knows, is like the only cross-stitch book you ever really need. But that's pretty exciting. And then things are moving apace as well with my various projects. So the XStitch Along, which I was talking about being a right melon twister last week, that's still kind of in development. And we've got the mixtape issue of the magazine, which will come out at the start of December. That's in development. And then there's the Duo Decad special edition magazine and calendar, which is also in development. And the hair streaming website, which is also in development. And the wheelchair website, which is also in development. A lot going on, really. Hi to all of you watching this on LinkedIn, by the way. It's nice to have you. Thanks very much. As you can tell, another ramble by me, but that's how these weekly vlogs go, really. I do absolutely zero planning on what I'm about to say, and you can tell. But anyway, I hope you're all well. Thanks for the comments and everything. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, send us some flowers, whatever. And I'll speak to you next week. All right, take care. Happy stitching.